Hey Cancer, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. If they don't, please keep in mind I could be picking up someone else or something else within your energy. Roles can be reversed or flip-flopped throughout the reading. Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let me get your overall. Nine of Cups, and in the hidden, King of Cups. Five of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, you're showing me a desire for emotional, I'm getting peace, emotional stability, wellness, overall a sense of peace here. What's interesting is that you have the King of Cups in the hidden. So are you not expressing, or is someone not expressing love to you? I need to clarify this. There seems to be a holding back on someone's end here. Now, in the past, what you're showing me is a resistance to commitment here for some reason. It looks like there's a desire here for a new beginning, but again, it almost looks like no strings attached kind of ordeal. Now, in the current energy, you're showing me a very heavy ending here, or because you've got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords in the immediate future, there's some kind of like inevitable delay on an ending to a situation. I don't know what it is, but it looks rough. The Ten of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords, that's pretty rough energy, and one that needs a lot of healing, almost like a draining of I'm like feeling like a battery is being completely drained. Now, that could be your battery, energy-wise, or if you're around someone that's not great for you, that could be that as well. This could be a job situation where you're working somewhere it's just very depleting, or because a lot of times people hear commitment and they're like, oh my God, that's a romantic thing. Not necessarily, okay? It could be a job situation, it could be a house you're renovating or something like that, where it's just, you know, it takes a lot out of you. I have no idea, okay, what this energy is to you. So please keep that in mind. It is a general reading. Now, let me see the Nine of Cups. The Emperor, the Devil, Ace of Swords. You're showing me a need for quite a bit of control here, to the point where it's a little excessive and unhealthy here, because the Emperor is a very take charge kind of energy, very my way. When it's attached to the Devil and the Ace of Swords, it's my way or the fucking highway, and not giving a fuck about what toes you step on or anything like that. So it's a little excessive here, okay? So be mindful of that energy. When it's attached to the Nine of Cups, it's almost like, well, I'm protecting my peace. You can protect your peace in a healthy way. You can protect, you know, you can do these things, but you can still do it in a healthy way, okay? Let me see the King of Cups in the hidden, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, Six of Swords. Yeah, there is a situation that ended at some points here. I do feel like you desire some kind of closure or some kind of coming back together, or union or reunion here with whoever this is. It is one that has hurt you quite a bit, but you're moving away from it, and you're not openly expressing any kind of love here for this dynamic. Let me see the Seven of Wands. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Death card. There's the ending. The Judgment card. So yeah, there was a decision that was made to work on your own independence, your own stability. But there was a, like I said, an inevitable delay here because the Seven of Wands is still over here with the Death card. I feel like you knew this ending was going to happen, or something along the lines, or like it already happened here. But again, there was some kind of a slow, drawn out delay here, or you're still feeling the energies of something that has already ended. Okay. For the Hierophant, we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Sun, the Five of Wands. You're showing me commitment here and trying to tell yourself there like was equal give and take. There was happiness, but you're telling yourself this to the point where it's almost like you're trying to convince yourself it was better than it really was, or something along those lines. It's almost like only focusing on the positive to the point where it's toxic positivity, not being a realistic, like not seeing something realistically. For the Ten of Wands, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords, the Chariot. Holy shit. You might do or say something or have a tendency here. I don't know how repetitive this energy is for you, but there is an energy here that when things get a little rough, you have a hard time regulating your reaction to whatever this is. So I would take a deep breath if something starts to trigger you or starts to, you know, alarm you. It looks like you can do or say some things that are kind of like no filter, like popping off at the mouth here, to be honest with you, or action, which can be seen as not necessarily the healthiest way it's coming out, to be honest with you. It looks a little irrational. I would take 4 deep breaths, hold it in for 4 seconds, and then release it for 4 seconds, and ask yourself while you're doing this, is it worth reacting the way that you're going to? Because it looks a little rough. I'm not going to lie to you. Let me see this Five of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Wands, the High Priestess, Knight of Cups. Interesting. Looks like you're pursuing something or someone here, or overcoming something from whatever this is. It feels like after this situation, but the fear of it falling out, again, it almost feels like the core issue wasn't addressed here. And so it's like, okay, well, we overcame that rough patch. We're okay now. I don't think so, because that Five of Pentacles is still here, and so is that Ten of Swords. So be careful. With the King of Pentacles, we've got the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, the Five of Pentacles again. There is going to be some kind of coming together, back together with whoever, whatever this is. But that core issue is still there, like I said. Let me see that Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Nine of Wands. You're not paying attention to either like the red flags or what's been done or said that was quite hurtful here. It's like the issue's not being addressed at all, and it looks like it's going to create quite the issues. Let me see the Four of Swords, Four of Cups, there's the disappointment, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. There does look to be some kind of communication in regards to the disappointment about the lack of healing of said situation or issue, whatever that is to you. What that means, what that entails, I don't know. That's going to depend on each individual's situation. For the Eight of Pentacles, we've got the Four of Pentacles, the Strength, the Seven of Pentacles. It almost looks like somebody's wanting the other individual to catch up here. Wanting, you know, to overcome this again with the Strength card. I do like the fact the Strength card comes in the immediate future, and the Devil is here in the overall. So it's showing me there's a desire to not let this go with the Four of Pentacles, to continue working on said whatever this is, the Seven of Pentacles, and overcoming it here with the Strength card, which is great. But again, we do go from the Eight of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, so it's almost like you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of deal. But healing isn't linear, so yeah, let me get your advice. Yeah, it does look like there's a desire to level up here with whoever this is. Okay. I don't know if this is the same situation throughout the whole thing or if this is 2 different ones, in all honesty. Make sure that whoever this is consistent, though, because it looks like they're going to show this and then kind of regress. They're going to regress, whoever this is to you. I don't know if it's you regressing or them, but somebody's going to tend to regress here. Again, take a few deep breaths. Don't... I'm curious if this is someone else popping off, and... But that's your card. I don't know. Someone's going to be popping off, and that's going to be a pattern of theirs. They're going to... I feel like it's going to be a pattern. It's like they'll get better, and then it... If somebody's constant... I just said this first. I think it was Scorpio. If somebody's constantly putting you in fight, flight, or freeze mode, it's not healthy for you. Yes, like a lot of people will say, but you can heal that, and blah, 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 and twin flames, and blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. It's not good for your central nervous system. It's not good for your brain. It's not good for your body to being pumped full of cortisol constantly. So if somebody's doing that to you, get away from them, okay? So I hope that was helpful. Bye.